In this video, we will do some simple manipulation of the data to prepare it to be able to do some modeling. So we'll get rid of this graphic, and these two columns are not going to be useful to us directly in the modeling process because we have year that it's going up here, and then we also have quarters. And really what we really have got going on is we have time moving along and we have measures on a quarterly basis. So what we can do is we can create a time index which shows time moving along linearly. So, and we can start this at quarter 1, 2, and then we can let Excel or VisMiner fill this in for us. The other thing is that we really want to be able to use these quarters as dummy variables. Each of the respective quarters of the year tend to sort of behave a similar way. We don't want to use numbers then in that case, because what the data mining algorithm would do is it would sort of divide by 4 and it would use these numbers in the math. What we really want to do is we want to treat these all as alike in terms of all the first quarters we want to create a categorical variable for. And we can just do that very simply by just doing something like this. By putting in some textual values instead of just numbers, then we are going to signal to the tool that we are going to actually be wanting these to be used as dummy variables. Now in this particular video, I'm showing you pretty much doing all of the data preparation manually in Excel. In a later video, I'll show you how to use VisMiner to do some of these data preparation stages. So at this point now, we no longer going to need to use these two values because we've captured a quarterly time index moving along in linear time. We also have dummy variables here, and so these will not be used directly in VisMiner to go do modeling. They really helped us get ready to be able to set up this information so it could be useful for us. We've gone ahead and filled the data in for the known information that we have, but we also are going to be forecasting to a future year. So let's put in 2015, and we will put in this information over here, and we'll go ahead and fill this information down. And we can put in just a placeholder here so that VisMiner does not think that that's missing values when we go over into VisMiner. So essentially what I've done is I have created a new set of records that have inputs. They have our index of time. They also have the dummy variable for the quarter. And so we can use this information once we build models that predict values of the data from the data that's up here. We can use those models to forecast future sales.